Judge said the same thing. Judge is like, I got the chills even saying. It's so funny. I'm talking about, but yeah, USA. Aaron Judge, get me in. Otani said, I would love to go play for Japan at the break for my country at the Olympics, dude. To win a gold medal, dude, I would do anything to go have a chance at the Olympics and to win a gold medal. And I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top. Keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. The good life. Good life. Oh, good life. Good life. Good life. Oh, coming in hot. From the Jersey Shore, brother, right on the beach here in Manitowoc, New Jersey.
Wait, I thought we were doing a show from your house. You're not at your house. I see a background here. What the hell is going on, dude? What's happening?
Dude, not only am I not at my house, I was just in LA this weekend, dude. I flew out this weekend on Friday to Ed Vedder's 60th birthday party in Malibu. It was an incredible weekend, dude. So awesome. Had just saw some great friends. Got a chance to see Theo Epstein and Chris Chelios was out there. Danny Clinch, master Hall of Fame photographer was out there. And a lot of stars were out there. Let me put it to you this way: a lot of A-list celebrities, and then a couple baseball guys,
and then you,
and hockey player. Yeah, me and Stero. Yeah, so it was incredible, dude. It was incredible out there. And then you want to talk about charge. Our like I said, in Breakthrough Pro, dude, we talk about charge. Like no one's exonerated from things that happen, right? No one's exonerated from uncertainty and things. And I think that's why we go crazy. So I'm flying back yesterday. We leave at 5 a.m. Flying home. I'm meeting the kids. My kids are here in Manitowoc, New Jersey. We got a place for the week. So dude, first off, as we're pulling into the Vedder's party Saturday night, as I'm pulling down the drive, oh, what a beautiful house, Malibu overlooking the guy. His buddy's house was incredible. Your flight tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. is canceled. I'm like, oh my gosh. So now we're scrambling, right? We're Sarah and I. So Sarah and I get to this big party. There's is it a merengue band or a mariachi? What the guys that got the horns going, Latino. As you pull up, they got to go and they're passing out drinks as you walk in. So anyway, we're like, we got to get a new flight, Chinch. We just, talk about charge. So anyway, we fixed Sarah and I sat the first 45 minutes of the party. We went to the kitchen in the corner, huddled up. We're on the phone with United.
Oh, you were locked
trying to get a new flight from John Wayne, new airport, too. New flight, new airport. And ends up, we book it. We fly out. We're about to land in Newark, dude. The Newark airport has just been closed. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So
there's a lot of rain here on the East Coast. We got rain.
Pounded. So we get diverted to Rochester, which is a 6-hour drive to Jersey. So now the big thing is I got Breakthrough Pro at 7 o'clock. So I'm scrambling. So obviously I got JD, who's my partner, who's like best partner in the world. JD, I don't know if you're going to listen to this, but dude,
greatest,
my man. So I was like, JD, you're going to have to do Breakthrough Pro by yourself. I don't know what's happening here. So sure enough, we're getting back onto the plane right at 7 o'clock. So Breakthrough Pro is 7 to 8. I'm like, this is worst case scenario. But that's what the message we have the message we literally have in Breakthrough Pro is charge. Just keep charging, So sure enough, I'm like, JD, you're going to have to do it alone. But what I did was I had a big story last night about, getting thrown out from left and the lessons I learned about, hey, in life, when you're striving for greatness and you want to be the best version of yourself, guess what? You're going to make mistakes and you're going to be embarrassed along the way. Keep charging. And that was my story last night. So I was in the airport and I did that story about getting thrown out from left. And our whole thing is like, you're either going to charge or freeze, right? In life. And part of the acronym of freeze, the last E is be embarrassed. So I just said, nobody likes getting booed off the field by 50,000 people. It's definitely a lonely feeling, but you got to show up. That was my second at bat of the game. I had to show up for at bat 3. and 4 and keep charging. We'll do
You
that.
were going to tell the story last night on Breakthrough Pro, but you didn't make it to Breakthrough.
I didn't make it. So I didn't make it. So what I ended up doing was, so we pivoted. I was like, "What, JD? How can we figure this out?" So I did a video, like a 7-minute video on that story,
Nice.
and then I sent it to JD on WhatsApp. And my man JD, like he always does, do this. You want to talk about? You want to talk about a savage? Figured out, put it up on the WhatsApp, so everybody on the call heard the story, and then they talked about it, and it worked out great. I mean, so many people were texting me saying, great call, great call. So JD, bro, appreciate you last night for the Breakthrough Pro. And here we are in Manasquan, James. Went from LA to Manasquan. Great, had to make the adjustment with Breakthrough Pro, and bam, we're on the beach. And our week 4 for Breakthrough Pro was perspective. You know, where you see from generates what you see.
Show us where you're at. Show us where you're at.
And this is where we're at, bro.
Viewers.
This is where we're at. All right, let me see if I can.
There's
here you are. This is the family's that we're on the mayor's.
Oh my God! Yeah. Put your clothes on, boys.
There's the boys.
Oh my God, Jilly's there.
Andrew just ran 10 miles this morning. Can you do 10 miles right now, James?
No,
I'd be dead.
No, and they're both ripped.
There's Jilly.
They have their shirts off.
There's Sarah. There's Sarah.
Like involved. Sarah.
That's where I'm at.
Right
there's
Gunner. Look at Gunner, bro.
Dude, right on the ocean. This is nice.
It's so nice to be rich. It really is, dude. What is it?
Dude, isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible?
No, dude, I'm gonna
Kat, say hi to the viewers.
Hi.
There's Sarah's mom, Kat. She's the greatest.
Hi, Kat.
Oh, it's her 70th birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday to
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kat. Happy birthday to you. Congrats, Kat. 70 big ones. That's where I'm at, bro. I didn't know I was walking out to Awesomeness like that.
That is a sweet. Oh my God, you got doors. People, Sean, let me tell you this. People don't have doors in their vacations like you do. That's a Breakthrough Pro thing. Like, I have doors in my vacation where I can go to another room. Most of us.
So you don't have doors in that vacation house you go to?
No, not doors into a freaking kitchen. Oh my God. So good. So good. Well, I'm glad you're hanging in there.
So exactly, dude. So yeah, it's been an awesome couple of days, dude. And you know what? Last thing I want to say, Chinch. When you look at life and you know that things are going to happen and not all the time go your way, and you expect those to come, you react so differently as if you do of, oh, I can't believe this has happened to me. You know, all the time, I can't believe this has happened to me. No, when things happen, they happen, and you go get them. So I don't know. It was a good lesson for me to work my philosophy that I teach. That's the philosophy I teach, but that's a philosophy I live by, and it was a good lesson for me. So it was great. And here I am.
It's a great lesson. We can do a whole show on this, but let's get into baseball. This is so great. You got the boys out there all ripped, like you got the girls out there not wanting to be on camera because they know social media better than we do. Let's.
Andrew, my son Andrew.
Sarah's edging in.
There's Sarah.
Sorry. Going to buy beach passes. That's a scam.
Are you going to buy beach passes? Yeah. What a scam! Beach passes. Talk about a scam.
Yeah.
There's a huge beach here with
$80 a pop for a day.
And dude, what's a huge ocean out there? Who really tell me Manasquan owns the beach?
I'm like, if you're beachfront, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, and if you pay for a beachfront property, you shouldn't have to buy an $80 pass.
That's absolutely right. All right. Well, fans got to see Sarah, so they're happy. Let's. There she is. All right. Hi. Let's talk a little baseball. All right.
Okay.
So this weekend, dude, and everything pops when Sean Casey talks about the Yankees, but we got to start with this. First of all, Aaron Judge, he has a .322 batting average, 41 homers, 103 RBIs, which, by the way, if you played a full season, you'd be like, okay, boom, I'm getting paid. It's August, dude. It's like early August, okay? He's got 92 walks. He's got a 4.56 on base percentage. He's got a 7.01 slugging percentage. He's got a 1.157 OPS and 277 total bases. He's projected, Sean, for 59 home runs and 148 RBIs. I think the RBIs are actually more impressive than the home runs. How many home runs does he end up with? And how many RBIs does he end up with, Sean Casey?
What did he hit the 1 year? 62 homers. I think he's going to break that this year. I think he's going to hit 63 homers. He's going to have 150 ribbies.
150 ribbies, dude.
I actually think he is. The only thing I get nervous about, Chinch, he's starting to get the Barry Bonds treatment. I think he walked him 3 times yesterday. They walked him the other day. Nobody on in the 4th, 2 outs, and Schneider walked him.
Yes. No, Schneider was like, I can't watch him hit. I can't watch him hit. And he's not on my team. Really cool. Really cool. So you said 63 home runs?
I think he's going to break his own record. I think he's going to get 63 home runs and hit But the fact that he's hitting 320, the biggest thing about it is like he doesn't chase. No, he's not chasing a lot. His at bats are so locked in. He's so locked in for every at bat. And he hit that ball the other day at Yankee Stadium, 477 or something. Like you never see balls go to where that went. And like I said, dude, he's I root for Aaron Judge so much because
Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, I root for him so much because he's such a great guy. He's still the most humble guy in that room. And like I always say on the show, leaders lead from the front. He's the ultimate leader from the front. So I just hope, man, I just like to see him win a World Series title and keep seeing him do well. But it's really, really incredible what he's doing. It reminds you of Bonds. And what's so funny is when you went down his stats and you said all the stats he had, and then you're like 92 walks. Do you remember the year in 2004, whatever it was, when Bonds had like 240 walks? Like, that's not easy. That's not easy.
It's his best year.
Dude, I remember this story one time with Bonds. Great story. It was Sunday Night Baseball. He went 2 for 2 it was the day before, and there was Sunday Night Baseball coming up. Joe Morgan was on the field. He was talking to Bonds and Dusty Baker out by the cages, right? And so Joe Morgan comes up to Bonds. He goes, "Hey man, how do you do it?" He goes, "Last night you were 2 for 2 with 2 walks. You saw 15 total pitches. You only got 2 strikes. The 2 strikes you got, you hit for home runs into the bay. How do you do it?" He's like, "How do I do it?" He goes, "Listen, my approach is this. I'm swinging. I'm thinking the ball's going to be right down the middle, and when it is, I hammer it. And if it's not down the middle, I take it." I mean, I know it sounds so simple. When I watch Judge right now, that's what it looks like to me. When he gets a good pitch to hit, he's hammering it. He's not missing it. And I mean, it seems like he's hitting a home run every night. And when pitchers are off the plate, he's taking his walks.
You know, it's so great that you say that. One of the great analytical guys, I'm so sorry that I don't remember his name, but like one of the guys on Twitter was like, "Hey, I took all of Aaron Judge's home runs, and I think it was like something like 39 of them, of all these homers, were on pitches down the middle." But what happens, Case? Listen, like I've seen John Smoltz told us, he's like, somebody came up to the mound to me and it goes, "Just throw it right down the middle." He's only got a 3 in 10 chance of hitting it out when it's right down the middle, because you fail more in baseball than you succeed. But Aaron Judge is not failing on bad pitches. Can you talk about that a little bit? Like, how many times over your career would you have 13 year career? How many times you saw a fastball right down the middle and you were like, "I got it. I'm in a good shape. I got it." Boom. And then what happens? You pop it up to the first baseman.
So, dude, hitting's hard. Hitting's hard, especially nowadays in the big leagues. You know, guys are cutting it, sinking it. Not a ton of balls are straight. I always said, I remember when I was in the minor leagues, and it's true to this day. Remember a guy named David DeLucci? Remember him, outfielder for the Diamondbacks? So he was with the Orioles at the time, and we're in Double-A. And geez, guys that get called up, you're like, everyone's talking, dude. You heard DeLucci got called up to the show, man. DeLucci got called up to the show from AA, right? So I remember we played them a couple weeks later. He got sent back down, and I believe it was with the Orioles. He got called up. So we were in Bowie, and DeLucci gets sent back down. One of the games, he gets to first base, and I'm just like, can't wait to talk to him. I'm like, what was it like, dude? What was it like up on the show? And he's like, I was like, what was the pitching like? He goes, Case. He goes, the biggest difference up there is nothing is straight. He's like, everything's moving, and it's moving late. He goes, that's what I thought the biggest difference was. I always remember that. I was like 22 years old. I always remember that conversation. And it's even more true now in 2024, dude. There's and four seamers, most guys throwing four seamers, top of the zone four seamers, right? That's where they're throwing it. But most guys are throwing cutters, thinkers, trying to, sliders, everything. They're trying to crisscross that plate like this, right? And I think that's the biggest thing nowadays is that, like, when you get a pitch, you really got to hone in and lock into that last nitro zone where maybe that cutter's making a movement out over the plate, or the sinker's thinking back out over the plate. And I just look at a guy like Aaron Judge and some of the best hitters in the game. They're letting that ball make that last move where it's clipping out over the plate where they can just do some damage on it. So this game's hard. And the bottom line is, even just because you get a pitch out over the plate doesn't mean you're going to, 70% of the time, you're going to get out. You know what I mean? But the biggest thing, Chinch, is if you look at the percentages, when you're getting pitches out over the plate, your percentages of being, are like sometimes 350, 400, 450 on pitches that are good pitches to hit. It's the pitches that you chase on, or the pitcher's pitches that are on the corners. Those are the ones where your average is. That's why guys are hitting 230, 220.
I love that. That transitions perfectly into our next guy. Bryce Harper's been struggling, and everybody's like, "Oh, woe is me." It's so funny, like New York media, LA media.
Yeah, three hits yesterday though in a bomb.
Yeah, came out yesterday, 3 hits, boom, 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 boom. I want to bring up another topic that Bryce Harper brought up, because I've said it on the show millions of times. Like, Bryce Harper is great for baseball. He is the perfect Philly. He's a badass. This guy was 17 years old. I remember if there's a couple things that I'm excited about watching Bryce Harper, it's like I watched him come up because I was at MLB Network at the time, and this guy had the right mentality. His family, his parents had the right mentality. He came up. This guy is a badass baseball player and somebody we're going to revere for a very long time by the way he plays the game. I think you agree with that. And then he brought something up the other day. So it wasn't the other day. It was a couple of weeks ago. He was at the London games, because Philly played the Mets at the London games. And somebody goes, "Hey, do you want to see baseball in the Olympics?" And I want to play this soundbite for you, and I want your reaction right out of it. So take it right out of this reaction. Watch this.
Speaking of the Olympics, would that be something you'd be interested in playing in 2028 in Los Angeles?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've talked to numerous people with MLB about it, and I would love to be part of that. Obviously, we have the WBC, but it's not the same. It's not. I mean, people can say as much as they want. It's just not. The Olympics is so worldwide, and so, I mean, WBC is great. It's really cool. Brings a lot of people together, and that's what it's all about. But the Olympics is something that you dream about playing in, and so if I have a chance to put my nation's colors on and represent, that on my chest again, like I did when I was 18 and 16, I would absolutely love it.
Bro, I love it, man. I remember for me when I was coming back from my senior year at Richmond, that I had an offer to go play for the Olympic team in the '96 Olympics, but I was getting drafted in '95. It turned out to be a second round pick, so it was, for me, I was like, I gotta go. But I had that thought, like, who doesn't want to have the USA on their jersey? It's so different than like going to the big leagues. That's awesome, but playing for your country is at a different level. And hockey's doing it, and I just think baseball's got to get in the game. They got to get the pros. Look at the NBA, dude. Who do you think the biggest draw is for that Olympics? That NBA team. Who doesn't want to see LeBron and KD and Steph Curry and all these guys on the same team pulling for USA, dude. Not pulling for the Knicks, not pulling for the Cavs, not pulling for the Lakers. USA. That is so different. And I think that's what Harper's talking about. Like, give us a couple-week break. We will go play. And I saw a couple other quotes. Judge said the same thing. Judge is like, I got the chills even saying it's so funny I'm talking about. But yeah, USA. Aaron Judge, get me in. Otani said, I would love to go play for Japan at the break for my country. At the Olympics, dude, to win a gold medal, dude, I would do anything to go have a chance at the Olympics and to win a gold medal. Because, and I also think, Chinch, the WBC has been changing things for baseball players because we've seen some great ones. Leland talked about it in 2017, but last year's WBC when it came down to Trout and Otani, to end the game and to win for the WBC, the game against Venezuela that D-Row talks about and Carlos Mendoza talked about with 50,000 people pulling for countries, dude. This is a different level. Major League Baseball has got to let these guys for a couple weeks go and represent their countries every 4 years. Dude, I don't think any player would have a problem with that. And you know what? These guys are warmed and primed and ready to go. The WBC is at the beginning of spring training. So it's, these guys, that's why you don't see the Garrett Coles and the Justin Verlanders and the top pitchers going because they're not ready. They're ready in July. So at the Olympics in 4 years, you're getting the best pitchers are going too. So you're getting the hitters and you're getting the pitchers and they're in their prime of the season, dude. They just got off the All-Star break. The second half's coming. They're ready. I just think the guys would do it. I love Bryce Harper saying that. And for Bryce Harper, dude, that would be his last hurrah. In 4 years from now, he'd be, 36, 37 years old. Dude, believe me, he knows the window's short. Those guys would love to win an Olympic gold medal. And for years, it's been the amateur players, which has been great, and they have won some gold medals. But if you see Aaron Judge on the main stage, and you're seeing Bobby Witt Jr. and just some of the great, Garrett Cole and some of the great pitchers, that are out there, Scooble and just all these incredible guys, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you see Paul Skeens out there representing pulling this flag for Team USA. Let's go, man. I mean, that would be so incredible.
Yeah, I'll go. I've worked in baseball for almost a quarter of a century. One of my top 10 favorite moments in the history of baseball was watching Adam Jones rob that home run in a WBC. Imagine he did that for the Olympics for the United States.
Oh my God, dude, he's kidding me. And it's going to be in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Oh, we got to
get
him in. We got to get him
no-brainer. Hey, Rob Manfred, we're begging you, bro. Make it happen. Talk to the man.
All right. We're fired up right now. I got to tell you one last story before we go. I know you were the Eddie Vedder and all these famous people. Dude, last night, Jones Beach Theater, best concert venue in the country, I will say, up there with Red Rocks. We took a Maya, my 4 3/4 age niece, to the New Kids on the Block concert. You went to New Kids last year.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. They take their clothes off.
Yeah,
and they're like 50. They're like 50-some years old, and the one dude's body's not that great, so he keeps his shirt on. I don't know.
Yeah, that one guy. Yeah, no, that one guy's got a little gut.
Got a little boiler. He's still.
Dude, the rest of it is like Chippendales, bro. So we take Amaya, who's almost 5 years old. I posted this on social media. Amaya sees freaking Donnie Wahlberg takes his shirt off, shredded, dude. Shredded, dude. I got a 4-pick thing on my Instagram. She sees this, and I know I'm in trouble. This is how I wanted to end the show, Sean, because you're a girl dad. Shout out to Kobe Bryant for this. Amaya sees this guy take his shirt off, freaks out like a maniac. It's the most excited she is at her first concert ever.
She freaks out when he takes his shirt off?
Takes his shirt off, and she's like, he's naked. Look at him. He's so cute. And I'm like, she's not even 5, dude. How do you have daughters, Sean? This is what I want to end the show with. Give me a breakthrough monologue on how do you let boys come and take your daughter out on a date?
Oh my God, I think more. I think more. Believe me, bro, it's not easy for a dad being a dad of daughters. But I think more's caught than taught. You hopefully, I think what I mean by that is how you live your life, how you treat your girls. Hopefully, you treat your girls with respect. That they're their own people, and you let them, spread their wings and just be who they should be. And my relationship with Sarah, you know what I mean? Like, and hopefully they see a good relationship there. And at the end of the day, the standard for the guy that they choose is up there. But dude, you know the deal, man. Listen, raising girls as a dad, it's one. I'm honored and I feel so grateful that I have the opportunity to have daughters. And I also look at guys with like, I want to rip some guys' heads off when I see it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean too. So there's two sides of it. You want to nurture them, be their own people, and then you also want to be the protector because they're your girls. And when you see men, you're like, all right, dude, I know what you're thinking, and not to these girls.
6'2", 240, just right opening the door. I've already lined up my front yard. Like I have like, it's like a medieval cast if Amaya comes here. Like I don't want any boy talking to her, so I gotta listen to what you just said and learn.
She's
from
only 5. Oh my God.
I'm thinking about 18, dude. I don't want her mom, Vanessa, God bless her heart. She turns to me when this was going on and she goes, "We're in big trouble, aren't we?" I'm like, yeah, dude. Anyway.
Dude, I love her energy for life. She's just the cutest little girl. She loves the OMG song for the Mets, and she loves the Timmy trumpets coming out, and I don't know, man. Just so how she dances and she's still alive, and it's so great, man.
I look at her and I'm like, I need to get that energy out of her because I want that energy for me. You're right. All right, dude. Hey, you got a great energy today. Let's go, man. We're fired up, dude. We're with Believe. I put one of my surf shirts on because of our boy Braun. By the way,
by the way, dude, Ed Vedder's a big surfer, and he had a couple some surfer guys out there, and I asked one of the guys if he knew Braun, and he's like, "Yeah, I know Braun."
Oh, no.
Oh, so Braun, you're a big deal, bro.
Yeah, Braun, you're a big deal, bro. Let's go. Let's get after it. Let's make some money all together. It's so great. We're so psyched to be with Believe. I'm so psyched to do this show with you, man. It's so much fun, dude.
No, it's great, dude. It's great, man. I love it, and we'll be coming from the Jersey Shore all week. So it'll be great.
Oh, you're gonna stay there the whole? Oh, okay. So you're gonna stay there the whole week?
Yeah, we're here all week on vacation. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we're here all week on vacation, and I'm working a little bit.
Doing a little body surfing and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be body surfing, dude. Kenny Power style. I'll be freaking a boogie boarding. Some guys are out there surfing in the morning. I'm Kenny Powers, dude. I get out there with my boogie board. I'm like, let's go.
Let's go. That's great. All right. Have a great trip. Your sons look great. They're all jacked. Your daughters are out there. I'm thinking of Maya. It's all good, man. It's all great. Good. I love the show. I love being with you. Let's keep doing it, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Casey. Yeah, thanks for everybody listening out there. We appreciate you. We'll see everybody tomorrow. See you, bro.